Hello friends, good afternoon. Once again, Manojar with another exciting video on a day report for the 29th of July on the buy above, sell below, the BASB strategy that we post every morning for the Nifty and the Bank Nifty futures charts. What you see on your screen is the post that we made in the morning at 8:23 in the morning today on our WhatsApp community, where we place these levels for the Nifty, where the green line suggests the buy above level, the red line suggests the buy below, sell below level, and the two targets to the top and two targets to the bottom. The the part to note is that these were all sent pre-market at 8:23 in the morning. The next slide shows you the same thing on the Bank Nifty. Again, 8:23 in the morning. These are the levels in the Bank Nifty. Green line, buy above those line. Red line, buy below that, sell below that line, and the two targets to the top. Now let me take you over to what happened in the day, what transpired in the day. We'll start with the Nifty first. And if you see, this was the start of the day. We started the day lower, close to our first target, and we opened and went straight into our decision zone. We went up and struggled to go higher in the first phase of roughly about an hour or so. Up to 10 o'clock, we were undecided and could not go on to go higher. Somewhere in around that time, we started to drop. We fell below our sell below line, and with a smooth run in the next 45 minutes, we breached and got to our first target. I reported that as our first target. If you see on my channel, I keep reporting. So this was the report of the first target. At 10:50, I reported that we've tagged our first target and that it was a cool 865-point drop, asking to book partials if in multiple lots and trail stops. So that whatever profits we made, we book these profits, and on the rest of the positions, we trail our stops so that we don't lose on the profits that we've already generated, right? Going forward, at about 11:27, that's half an hour after the first target was hit, we retracted back right from that level. Now look at the accuracy at what price the market is reversed. Right where we pointed out all of these levels given to you pre-market. We came back into our decision zone. And that's when I commented here that, had you used trailing stops, booking partials, see how integral is for you to survive as a trader. And the accuracy of our levels. The target, the first target out and a bounce from right there. If you heeded to our advice, not only did you book partials, you trailed your stops, and that helped you to profit and saved you from whatever losses that were possible if you did not accept our advice. Right? We move forward at about 13:50 in the day. We tagged our first target on the long side, another 70 points. I'm mentioning all of that in this particular instance, and I'm asking you to trail your stops and book partials like I always do, and which is the basic principle on which we operate this strategy. Going forward at 14:16, that's 2:15 in the afternoon, pointed out that Bank Nifty 2 is now beginning to go towards our target, and we should tighten our stops and try to get out at partials as the banks approach our target level. This was at 14:16. At about 14:22, I mentioned that we have moved above our second target and makes more sense to now trail our top stops and hope to book our profits at the next level. The story unfolds at 14:55, that's 3 p.m. We see that the market has trailed down and we have stopped out at our partial profits. The market has come down and we are beginning to bounce back again from that decision zone. Now, again, need to point out the accuracy of our levels. See the green line and the accuracy of what level we have specified and how beautifully the price is bouncing exactly from where we have placed our decision zone. How beautifully the price bounced. Now, again, we went out of the trade, and at about 2:55 in the afternoon, we are in no mood to take new trades. So we close our day with whatever profits we could manage out of this chart and the other one. Now, again, here, same time, 2:55, we came down, this time not to our decision level, but to the first target level on the Nifty. Now, as the term goes, whenever a support, a resistance is broken, it turns into support. The price came down, took support at the previous resistance in our first target and began to bounce. And I wrote here that we could go up and tag our target, but we were done for the day. We were happy, not being greedy. We booked out of our profits, right? This was the gist of everything that happened. And now to the end of the day, look how beautifully, after taking support, the price has gone on to exactly hit our profit target. How cool is that? This is an amazing precision marking of levels. We ended up making 140 plus points on this without the trailing stop losses. There are people who would not take trailing stop losses and take risk. They would get 140. People who are risk averse like me, we would stop out, be less greedy, and stop at whatever we are getting. As far as the bank nifty goes, look at the bounce we got from our decision zone and the mark level. We did not make it to our target today and we missed it by a whisker. But that's the market for you. We are not going to get our levels absolutely bang on every time, but we are pretty close, and that's all it needs for us to do well on our trades when we trade. Even if you score, even if you score 50, 60% of the times right, you're going to make money from the markets. So this is the daily report for 29th of July. And I hope you enjoy this video and are convinced that you can take trades on this particular strategy. Now, this is not a solicitation to trade. This is something that I show you to be able to encourage you to educate with me and learn how to read the charts, because that is the basic skill that gives me these levels. And by demonstrating the skill that I have attained, I want to encourage you to engage with me and learn the way we can mark these levels and create trades for ourselves. That's the gist of this video. This is totally for educational purposes only. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now, like if you like the video, and do write back to me or DM in my private group or as a comment on the YouTube, and I will get back to you with the plans that we have to help you read the charts like we do. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for being with us, and look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thank you.